Toys. Obviously, their function is for play, but they can also be valuable teaching tools and even help with problem solving. Mesh toys are a category of play items that help kids develop mental, emotional, and social strengths. Recently, Amity got in a little play and learning time.
The toy guy, Chris Byrne, knows just the right toys for parents to give. Thank you so much for bringing this unique section of toys to our attention.
It's very important, and it's very current right now. And mesh is really a little bit of old wine in a new bottle, because we've always tried to use education to support children's health. But there are some great toys that do that. We're going to start with these. These are called Bumpus from Good Soul Brands. And I'm going to turn around. I'm going to put him on your back because this is a weighted plush, and you can actually feel him hugging you. You can actually, it's got 3 pounds, and it actually exerts pressure on your back that is very calming.
I like that. I could sit at my desk like this.
Right.
And be totally
it's very
happy.
cuddly, and it's great. It's by the guy who created Ugly Dolls from years ago, but it's really just important. He's upside down, and you can see actually he's got eyes on the back of his head too, so he can see who's coming. Sorry, I just flopped the ear onto you. So
I love it. That's great.
So super cute.
This I really love. My children seem to be very, especially my daughter who does struggle with anxiety a little, is very into soft and tactile things, and I think this would be great. Also, like what you have here.
Oh, these are called snoozimals, and I understand that the axolotl is popular in your house.
The axolotl is, we were just talking about this. Have you ever heard of an axolotl before recently? No, it is this cute little, it looks just like this in real life.
And it's just, feel how squishy that is. That is so soft, and they're great for calming, and they're big enough for a little child to like really snuggle up to, almost like a body pillow.
Oh, I love
that. These are just great.
Okay. I'm gonna hold this. I'm good. I feel very safe right now.
Good. So then,
and happy.
That's the point. The next category is called manipulatives, and manipulatives are really like fidget toys or things like that. These are called Goo Tubes. They are from a company called Sky Castle, and they were inspired by Instagram moms taping plastic bags to the high chair tray, and you can actually see that you can actually squeeze it. You actually move the liquid through the tube. It's very, very calming.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah. And
what age group is this? Anybody?
Well, you're having a good time with this, so even grown-up kids can.
Mid-40s age group too, I guess.
Grown-up kids can play with it. So it's just really calming. And there is actually studies that show that manipulatives release chemicals in your body that are calming. So I'm going to give you this to squeeze, and I'll take your Bumpus away.
Okay.
And essentially, this is from a company called Neato. These are really, really popular.
I love Neato. They've got the balls that are so. Oh, this is so fun.
And it's a little bit tighter, so you can really have to squeeze it, and it always comes back to a cube because it's called the Nice Cube. So these are really great. They're really not that expensive. They're for 3 and up. From Schilling, one of the oldest toy companies in the United States.
Is that really? Because they do a great job, that Schilling company. I gotta say. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing. This is great. I could really play with this all day too.
Our next category is what we call mindfulness, and it really is about calming down. And for the littlest kids, we have from Vango this thing called the Busy Boo, and it's beads inside, but inside you're actually looking to find different things. So there, oh look there, I found the M, and so it's really just keeping your focus on it, changing your focus if a kid is stressed out.
And you find little different things. Like, oh, there's a bunny.
Right, you're looking for different things in there, and it really does change your mind, change your focus, and help you relax, which is terrific.
And there's something about these little white beads that are so, it's like looking at clouds. It's just very relaxing.
Very, very tactile.
That's phenomenal.
Also in this category, a thing called the Mindful Maze. Now, I first saw this earlier this year, and I thought this was so genius, because a child's finger, all you do is trace into the tracks. It's from hand to mind. It's the Mindful Maze set, and it comes with actually an activity book that can help parents to use this if kids get overly stimulated. You know, I was sent to the corner as punishment. Now kids are sent to the calming corner because they're just simply overwhelmed.
It's a lot. They haven't eaten enough, or they're just super angry that day. Can I give this to my 7-year-old?
Absolutely.
Oh, look, there's a little lion. So they're double-sided, too.
They're double-sided as well. And it's really important because kids do get overwhelmed. And when I was a kid, that was being bad. But now it's just understanding that kids do that. The other mindfulness toy is really for all ages. This is called the Canoodle Pyramid. You can stack up the different pieces, and you can see they're all different shapes, and you have to figure out the different configurations. Kind of, and you have to figure out the different puzzles to solve them, which is really really just fun. And Canoodle's been around for a while, but this has been a hugely popular on TikTok, and now people are making all kinds of different games with it. Canoodle is educational insight, so I love that.
That is really fun. I am a huge fan of Tetris, so I would be all about this game. I love that.
And our last category is all about communication, because really teaching kids to communicate. Kids who are in 1st and 2nd grade didn't get that socialization during the pandemic, so it's a real challenge for those teachers. So we start with, I just think these are hilarious, the emotional support fries. I mean, wait, who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know. I've been using fries for emotional support for many years.
Yeah, me too. But this is, you can see they each have a different expression, so the child can pick one out and understand what they're feeling and share it and do all kinds of really great stuff, which is really kind of fun.
Is there a fry in tears? Because that's when I'm.
No, there's not a fry in tears, but you usually know when that's happening.
Yes,
you don't need
true.
help with
These
that
are
one.
beautiful. I love this idea.
Yeah. And finally, there's the Let's Talk cubes, and these are different cubes. You can actually spin them. You've got blue, which are social things. Blue, which is and icebreakers, and then feelings. So you actually roll them, and it starts a conversation.
Name a time when you learned from your mistake. Do you
Pick
have an
one.
hour?
Pick one. Right?
Oh my gosh, Chris, these are such great things. So many great toys. You always have the best and most thoughtful things. So we are just so grateful to you. So, by the way, I can't scoop this. You're going to have to pry this out of my hands.
I'm very much enjoying these. Okay, I can get into this. So we have a link to these toys and other. I didn't realize the camera was going to be on me just now. I was having a private moment. We have other toy recommendations as well up on our website. Okay.